All right, Capricorn, welcome to April. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for you. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All of these readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this doesn't resonate for your Capricorn Sun, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. They're all going to be posted this week. Let's see where we go for April. What wants to come through for April? Messages for Capricorn for April. All right, let's see where we go. Ta-da. Your effortless effort is fully required. There are no wrong turns. Wow. That card, whenever that shows up, it's just a feeling of self-doubt that like is going to be shown to you as just a waste of time. Like, trust yourself a little bit more here. Out of the mess comes elegant order. And when we get into that place of having, there could be some kind of money thing that's a bit of a mess for you right now or something like that, or being asked to invest in a thing. I feel like the sense of self-trust is a big lesson for April. I also feel like if you are in kind of a mess, it's going to be all sorted out this month, which is lovely. And I don't really, there's the Five of Pentacles. I don't really think you have to do much about it. Capricorn, you know that we just had Pluto move from your sign into Aquarius, and Pluto is coming back into your sign this summer. I just saw Aquarius right there. Coming back into your sign this summer. So there is something, I did a morning message on March 30th, or today, if you're watching this on March 30th, that talks about systems, hierarchical systems, banking systems that may be impacted by the rollback into Capricorn this summer. It's squaring our collective North Node. So this is a karmic moment in time that we are looking at structures that we have put in place that need, not reclaiming, but need renovation or something like that. There can be something about renovation for you in April and into this summer. You could be renovating a house. That could be a kind of a big deal for some of you. Six of Pentacles underneath, the Nine of Pentacles. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Wands, and then this Ace of Swords, all right? Beautiful Fool energy, beautiful new beginning energy. So this kind of, all right, so I'm just going to say this because since you're Capricorn, you probably have seen a lot of Pluto and Capricorn stories because this year on March 23rd, Pluto left Capricorn and went into Aquarius. Pluto has been in Capricorn, in your sign of Capricorn, since 2008. What do we know about 2008? That's when the banking crisis happened. That's when the too big to fail kind of thing happened. We just had something go on in Silicon Valley about a bank, same kind of thing. And I feel like these structures are needing innovation, which is Pluto moving into Aquarius. We're going to be innovating a lot of systems that we had for the past 15 years while Pluto was in your sign of Capricorn. And I just feel like things that we've gotten really complacent about that don't serve all of us, that serve just a small portion of us, are going to be upended. Okay, I feel like that's going to be coming. Now this is just, let's just focus on you for April, the month of April. In a personal way, anything you become too complacent about may need a second look. Anything that's out of balance, especially as it relates to money. If you've been a partner in a business and you're getting the fuzzy end of the lollipop, then it's time to reclaim your power. It's time to balance that out. It's time to like walk away from things that we would have kind of swept under the rug, that we would have said, well, I understand it because, you know, I'm a Capricorn, so I understand that business works a certain way and all of this. I just get the sense of like, you know what? Fair is fair. And when something is not fair, I feel like now you'll have the voice to claim balance, right? To claim things going back into balance or claim your fair share. Now, you could be also on the other side of that where you're getting real benefit and someone else is getting hurt or damaged because of a deal that you've made that really needs to be evened out, okay? So, Empress, Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, the Judgment card, interesting, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the World. Wow. Okay, Nine of Swords. So I am feeling we're getting a couple nines and tens here, which I kind of like. These nines here, this Nine of Swords, the 10. Like there is some kind of completion here with this 10 of and the World card. Some of you may have some completion in just your regular life. Like this is, you're coming to the end of a school year. Maybe kids are leaving for college, or someone is moving on from a situation with you. And if you have been, if it hasn't really been all that good for you, I feel like we're going in a direction that is going to be good for you. But I do sense this worry, this Nine of Swords here, that when completion happens, there's worry, which leads me to believe children going off to college and things like that. So for you, Capricorn, Empress and the Three of Pentacles, the Empress is a 3 card, and the Three of Pentacles, this is balanced, okay? This is like working together in a good way. This is building something. This is Venus, which is Taurus and Libra. So balanced and anchored. That feels good. And now we have like this next phase coming up where I think I know where I'm going, but there's a lot of confusion around the next step here. Okay, so the business, you could have built a business and it's like time for it to level up, or it's time to take on a partner, or it's time to move off of being a partner. Some of you could be in a stage in your relationship where you're not really sure where the next step is. Like you've spent 18 years raising children together, and now what? Okay. Or you have been together dating for a bunch of time, and one of you is ready to commit and the other one is like, hold on there, I'm not really sure. Okay. So there's that sense. You could be dealing, I see Sag, I see a lot here. I see Sag, Cancer, Taurus, Libra. All right. Dealing with any of those folks. And I'm just getting the sense that there's a maybe a divergent. Someone has one way of dealing with things. Someone has another way of dealing with things. And what's coming to collision course here is the next step. What is the next step? What are we doing? And the Judgment card with the World can be like a finality to a phase of life. And there's just a sense of like, will this person keep going with you, or have they decided to go in a different direction? And I don't think we know that yet. I think this is a time for conversation. I think at one point you were going in the same direction, but now if you look at this, they seem like they're going in different directions. Okay, seems like they're going in different directions. And I don't know that maybe you know about this right now. I don't know that you're aware that, and I don't think it's like someone's keeping anything from you. It almost reminds me of needing to clarify our definitions of things. So if you say, I want to have a summer by the sea, summer by the beach, or something like that. I want to spend this summer on the beach, by the beach, at a shore, whatever. The other person may think Malta, Italy, and you're thinking, Rhode Island. Okay. Those are very different things, but at some core level, it is the same. It's sort of like wanting to be by the seashore and all that kind of stuff. So I just think you need to define your terms. All right. That's a big point here with the Seven of Cups. Let me clarify. The Temperance. This is a karmic, oh wow, a new offer being made, a karmic, not lesson, but pathway that's being explored right now, or that's being opened up to you. Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Look at that, another knight going a totally different direction. This is on your path so that you will define your terms. Okay, if your long-term partner has a very different idea of what it means to be by the seashore, it's time to really speak up about that. Some of you could be in a either your own business and it's like time to take it to the next level. You might have a partner who thinks what you're saying is, hey, I'm going to get a lot more budget, I'm going to get a raise, and you're thinking, no, I want to simplify. Okay, that's a big difference. Now, some of you could have a sense of wanting to start something new, but this, I mean, this almost feels like a pivot, or like we're in a situation that needs either refreshing, or there's a moment in time when I'm going to have to make a decision here about the next step. And I think maybe you don't even know that that's coming. All right. You may not know that there's a pivot point here coming. And it's because this energy of the Temperance card, that's Sagittarian energy. It's also Archangel Michael energy that's going to bring, it's almost like throwing a monkey wrench into things with this Ace of Pentacles. Like things have been going along smoothly. And yeah, I can see like at some point I'm going to have to make a decision. But there's going to be an offer made, or a new opportunity that comes online. And that is going to give you a lot to think about. It's also going to impact people around you. And I feel like this is where you're sitting, right? There are no wrong turns. You can take this and go in this direction. You cannot take this and go in a different direction. I'm not really feeling like if you don't do this, it's going to be terrible. But I also feel like there might be a lull, or a moment when you have to redefine the current path. So it's not like you can get away without making some kind of decision. You're going to have to make some kind of decision here, okay? The Judgment card, and then there's this Nine of Swords. A little bit worried about that. Yes, Ace of Swords, wow, Tower, and the Eight of Wands. Some of you could not be aware of a piece of information. I don't think anybody's lying to you or keeping it from you, but there's a new piece of information that's going to come through that's going to change the direction, or change how you think about your next move. And what's being asked of you here is to consider all the alternatives. There may be something that is kind of a mess. Like this Tower makes me feel like this is kind of blasting apart any kind of, so if you're in a mess, right? If you're in a business that's, you know, having some trouble, or you're in a kind of business that's like, I don't know where we're going next. I feel like this is a welcome change, a welcome pivot. Like clarity comes through and makes the path obvious. All right, it makes the path obvious. So I will continue on with this, Capricorn. This is a big month, and changes, twists and turns can be happening. So it's time to really pay attention to what's right in front of you. Something new is coming in that's going to make a big difference. All right. So if you want to continue on with me, Capricorn, there's a link below. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.